What's good, family? What's good? What's good? Trying to see if y'all can hear. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's see. These headphones be crazy sometimes. Let's see. Let's see. What's good? What's good? What's good? These headphones, y'all. Sometimes you get what you pay for. Okay. So we back. This is video 2. This is the live stream number 2, video number 2. If you was on here before, we just having a good conversation. You'll see as they come in what we was talking about. W chat. W for the chat today, man. It was good. We had a good one earlier today, man. We had a good one too on YouTube, but on TikTok, it was crazy. I think I'm gonna start going over there on Saturdays because this was like the second good one, but this is like the best one we had. Saturdays it seemed like it's more people. I guess more people at home, more people that's getting ready. They on the internet, so this is what we dealing with. You know, you got more people on TikTok, which means more eyes. More people at home on YouTube, which means more eyes. So today has been good on both sides. We had a live stream on TikTok. We had a good live stream not too long ago. Um, I'm just using this time too as I'm getting loaded. I'm using this time to really get my channel up there. Man, shout out to all the people that's on here. If you're a trucker, man, and you watching this, give me a thumbs up. If you're a non-trucker and you watching this, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, tap in. It's 18 willing, man. We was just talking about I don't know what we was talking about. We was having a good conversation until I got called to load. I've been sitting here. It's crazy. I've been sitting here for almost 4 hours, 4.5 hours. I gotta go down the road to Mississippi. I think it's gonna take like 14 hours. Then I got a couple more stops in Texas. We got the weather that's about to be in the way. We got timing that's about to be in the way. Shout out to the likes too. Go ahead and give me one of those big likes up top, right up here. You see that big like? I'm good, man. How you doing, brother or sister? I'm good, man. I'm good. Feeling good. I'm feeling well, energized. I probably needed that little break. Thank you. I appreciate it too. I probably needed that little break. Yesterday we didn't have a load, but I had to go. I had to be here. So quick story. Um, the dispatcher was like, "Yeah, I need you to I give you the address. We need you to get to this address." Me knowing already how dispatchers be, he trying to send me over here where we got a maze to get through the streets. We got a maze to get through this US. It's just a maze to get in here. The area is tight and it's all type of obstacles. So I'm like, you know what? And we was going against like being driving in the evening. If I would have drove down here in the evening, it would have been crazy. It would have been crazy. It's narrow spots. It's all type of stuff going on. So narrows, blind spots, narrow spots. I probably would have took a car with me. I probably would have took a traffic light with me. I probably would have took some bushes and some trees with me just to get here. Crazy Paul, what's good? What's good, man? Shout out to the chat. I know how to talk I know how to talk on live stream. I learned it rather. I don't know. I learned just from watching my son. I appreciate it. And I need it. And I need it. If you really cheering for me, I need you watching the pod. I need you listening to the podcast, and I need you watching the podcast, and I need you to support my content. I appreciate that. Thanks for the thumbs up. But yeah, man, we just getting here was crazy, you know. Just getting here was crazy. We gonna interact with the we gonna interact with the people in the chat, my people in the chat, my family in the chat, my friends, my truckers out there, non-truckers. We gonna get to you once the chat start filling up and people start asking questions. We got you for sure. We got you for sure. So let me go on with what I was saying. I get here to Pennsylvania. I'm sitting for 4 hours. I say, hey, we might as well put some content up. We might as well. We might as well. Go ahead, put some content up. And that's what we doing. We live streaming YouTube right now. If you a trucker, chime in. Let's talk. Let's talk trucking. You know what's crazy though? I was listening to something a couple mornings ago and it said you have to be obsessed to be great. I don't know what my obsession is with trucking, right? We in a truck currently. We on live stream talking about trucking, and I'm planning about trucking. So, and I'm planning other stuff too, but I think my obsession has gotten a little sick, you know. And it is what it is. It is what it is. If you don't find nothing to live to die for, you're not living, right? I really put myself out there when I'm making content. I really put myself out there when I'm telling you these stories and these incidents and accidents and my experience with the trucking industry, my experience with being a father, my experience with being just a person. I'm giving you, I'm putting it all on the line. And I see as I do that, I'm encouraging people, I'm motivating people. Um, Crazy Paul. I'm doing a lot of stuff, man, and I just, this is what comes with creating content and putting it on the line and just going for what you know, betting on yourself. I did OTR for a year. Yeah. How was that year for you though? My longest I've my longest OTR, I'm not trying to over trump you or overplay what you just said, but my longest OTR run was for a year. I did a whole year on the road. Before that I did 7 months on the road. And then all up until now it's been almost 8 years back and forth on the road, off the road, and it took me almost. I'm gonna wait till you answer that. I'm gonna keep talking till you answer the question, but it took me almost almost 5 years to understand and find a balance in trucking. Find that sweet spot where I'm not pissed off that I'm not seeing my kids, and my kids not pissed off that they're not seeing me. My kids not lacking because they're not seeing me. They're actually, growing and developing as I'm not being there. And I think that's a large problem in trucking. It leads to a lot. Being gone as a father, as a mother, and as a trucker, ultimately, it wears on your mental. It wears on your mental. Like Paul just said, I didn't like it. Was it your experience? Was it the people? Was it the industry? Was it, what was it that you didn't like? Was it the pay, right? So the pay was bad and I had to team. So I was stuck in a truck with another person. Let's talk about that. I'm glad that now we can cook. Now we have to have something to cook with. That's why have these live streams. So look, trucking can put a bad taste in your mouth when you first come. It's just that first year, right? That first year means everything to the driver that started it. It means everything to the company as they're looking at you at, your productivity. What do you bring to this company as a driver, right? Your experience says a lot. It sets precedence for being a truck driver, the longevity of being a truck driver. So look, you had a bad experience with your trainer. I appreciate the sub. You had the pay was bad. That's two things that ultimately can be a deal breaker with being a truck driver. A lot of times I say it's about the experience. A lot of people are different, and as you can see, you was on a truck with somebody else. You can see a lot of people. They do a lot of things different. They teach different. They live different. They eat different. They're the way that they operate is different. Sometimes it goes hand in hand, and sometimes it's like, man, I can't do this. And I apologize to you for having that experience because it could have been the complete opposite. It could have been the complete opposite. You could have been with somebody that you knew, and it could have been a walk in the park. I'm gonna tell you experience what I had with one of my guys. He might chime in, he might not, he might see this, he might not. But one of the guys from my neighborhood, he actually, I trained him. He knew how to drive, he knew the technique, but I trained him. And that was one of my best training experiences because it was somebody that I knew. And he was like, bro, everybody be complaining about their experience while they're training, and I had a good experience. Let me tell you what we did. All we did was work for 30 days. He was training. All we did was work. We ate at good places when we wasn't working. We went out and worked out. I showed him, this is where trucks park. I gave him a routine to follow to take with him because I learned the routine too through somebody training me. I actually had three trainers because of the same issue that you had. I couldn't get along with some people, like some truckers. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this guy shirt with some of my trainers, and it's like that's a natural thing. It's a natural thing, man. Um, and as far as the pay, I want to tell you this: the pay is going to be bad, especially when you starting out, because the company want to know, what's my return on investment? What's my return on investment with this driver? Are they going to fuck up my equipment? Are they going to be productive? Are they going to are they one of those drivers that I got to call and wake up every morning? Are they one of the drivers that I don't have to call and wake up every morning? Um, are they reliable? Are they dependable? Do they have common sense? Do they have a good sense of direction? Do they have good time management? A lot of these things, man, comes into play when you get with a company because they don't know what they signed up for either. So you might have to go through the gauntlet. You might have to go through gladiator school. You might have to get some of them bullshit loads, and you might have to get paid, and that's going to reflect in pay until you build it up. I can't say that I started off getting paid bullshit, but I can say that, my experience first in trucking wasn't, it was cool. It wasn't perfect, but it was cool, right? It wasn't bad, but it was cool. I had to learn. I'm more of a visual learner and a hands-on learner, so that's how I had to learn. Um, FaceTime helps, but it's not a good substitute for presence. And you're right. You're right. FaceTime do help. I want to say something too. Um, when you trucking, man, you're in a relationship, right? Let me write that down. This is a good topic. When you trucking and you're in a relationship, trucking puts, and I said that too this week. Trucking puts a strain on the relationship. It puts a strain on all relationships. It puts a strain on marriages. It puts a strain on anything that was growing. Because at this point, you're gonna see a lot of people fall by the waistline. You're not gonna be able to be at every event. You're not gonna be able to be in go to your kids' soccer games or their football games or their basketball games or their recitals, or you're gonna miss birthdays, you're gonna miss Christmases, you're gonna miss holidays. This week is what? Easter. I'm not gonna be there for Easter. So FaceTime not gonna fill that void, and you're definitely right. Um, and that's just how it go. It's trucking. I tell people this is a lifestyle. It has to be in you and not on you because it is. I've seen people who thought they were strong and they quit. Before I even got on the road, I seen a 50 some odd year man. He was 52, 53, talking big shit. We get to the truck, the actual truck on road, I see him sweating before he even got behind the wheel of a truck. I see him sweating. He's sweating so damn much it's making me nervous because we all sitting in the back waiting on our turn to drive. He got to the seat and he quit before he even got on the road to know how I feel. Of course, he drove there in a car, and I tell a lot of people driving a truck is damn near like driving a car. Once you get comfortable, you feel like it's the safest thing on the road because you are in control. You are in control. So that's where it is, with that. That's where it is with that, man. I say this a lot. Trucking has changed a lot of how I used to move, right? It does. It did. And it still does. I missed a lot of things that I know if I would have been there, it would have been it would have been a path of destruction. But a lot of things happen out of your control. We was talking on TikTok and I was saying like, yo, I missed a lot of people passing away. And I'm from Detroit. And that happens where I'm from often, very often. I missed a lot of people. I missed people going to jail. I missed a lot, man. I missed a lot, and I just want to tell everybody, that's what it's gonna do for you. You might be getting paid low, but it's gonna get you out the way. And if it's your divine path, if this is your divine path, you're gonna be here regardless. It's gonna be a force so strong that it's gonna take you away from everything that you once knew and everything that you once felt comfortable about. That's just what it is. And all in all, I can say I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to drive a truck, to have a CDL, to be able to talk to y'all, and being articulate enough with my words where it connect with you. It connect with the person who gonna watch this after and be like, you know what, I'm gonna start driving a truck because driving a truck is a stepping stone to get to the next. If all fails, if all fails, you go broke, but you have your CDL, you have your CDL. So that's just trucking, man. I just know it was divine. It was a divine intervention that went on right before all of this came and transpired. That it was no way it wasn't me. It was definitely a higher power. Because if I would have been where I was at, and on a couple occasions, it wouldn't have been no trucking. It would have been a headstone or some bars for sure. So, anybody that's watching this, man, if you're not a trucker, I'll tell you the truck because it take you away from a lot of stuff. If you can do it, if you can learn, if you can just have 1 year, if you could just sacrifice 1 year, just 1 year out of your time, you good. And a lot of y'all that's gonna watch this afterwards, you've been doing a lot of stuff that takes 1 year out of your time. That could take multiple years out your time. So trucking ain't even all that bad. So you might as well, right? You might as well. This has been 30 minutes. We've been on here almost 30 minutes, man. So I want to say we got two lives up. I'm gonna let one go, one fly tomorrow, and then the next one gonna fly probably. With tomorrow being Easter, I'm gonna let the next one fly probably Monday, and then in between time, I'm still gonna give y'all a short or two, right? Um, like I was saying not too long ago, we got a podcast, the Truckers. It's for truckers by truckers. The 18 Wheeling Podcast. If you want to tap in. I think you need to if you're a truck driver, because it's coming to a point where now people are looking for forward to it, and people are asking me, "Yo, bro, when you gonna post the next podcast?" Or, "Yo, bro, did you talk about this or did you cover this?" So I know that they're inquiring. I know that people are looking forward to it, and you know that that's kind of dope, man. That's kind of dope. I knew what I was doing back then, and all I wanted to do really was just help the next person out by putting the episode out there where people can listen to it and be like, "Damn, I didn't know I was going through that," or "Damn, I just went through that," or "Damn, I can relate to him. He pretty cool." Um, for sure. I've been doing this quite a while now to entertain some things. But yeah, man, I just feel like trucking is it's changed my life, and that podcast, if you just get into trucking, even if you haven't, because a lot of these conversations can apply it minus the trucking. Like we talk about a lot of stuff on there that's going to get you in the right frame of mind, that might get you in the right mindset. I've seen so much, I've been through a lot, and now I'm putting like I'm your favorite trucker's favorite trucker. You got to know that. Whoever he or she is, you got to know that. Ask them. Making content, creating a narrative for us, putting problems on the chopping block, debating with issues, debating with DOT regulations, FMCSA regulations. This is where we come to talk about it. This is where we come to let that face the music over there, because we got our own thing going on right here, right? For anybody that come on here after the stream, listen, we have a safety blitz that's going on in the middle of May. It's gonna be ELD, ELD safety, ELD. I'm sorry, it's gonna be for your ELD for ghost riders, and a ghost rider is somebody who gets put on your ELD and they not with you. They call it a ghost rider. A lot of it's gonna be ELD edits. A lot of it's gonna be, yo, where your receipts at? Let us see some receipts. If you are a company driver, don't fall into the booby trap. If you are a fleet owner, don't fall in the booby trap. If you get this message before May hit, you need to relay the message to other truckers. I have a video out soon. Most of my information I get is factual. It's from OIDA or the FMCSA itself. It's straight out of the horse's mouth. So what you get from me is you can stand on that. You can stand on that. You can stand on that. Yep. But I appreciate everybody who really supporting. Like I was saying before, the numbers in the South on that podcast, the way it's going up, I really appreciate it. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm thinking like, yeah, Detroit, 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 and then I'm thinking, yeah, Arizona and a little bit of California. Like these are in Ohio. These are states where I know it's like, all right, bet. But when you look at the statistics, Statistically, my main supporters, the core supporters, I want to say, is in Texas, in these small towns in Texas, in these large cities in Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, um, North Carolina, Virginia, Missouri. Like we tapped in good down there. We tapped in good down there. And y'all been supporting and supporting. What I want to do at this point is, right now, I got some things planned. They already in the plans. Stuff take time, and it also take money. A lot of people ask me about the visual podcast, um, and I want to get off me for a minute, but the visual podcast they're gonna be coming. It's $150 an hour to create those joints. They're gonna be they coming, um, but we have to build up the capital to be able to be like, all right, we're gonna make 3 episodes here, 4 episodes here. So in the meantime, in between time, I'm filling y'all in with live streams. I'm filling y'all in with content. I'm filling y'all in with. We still got audio. We got audio episodes on there, so I'm filling y'all in with audio. We doing all of this. We doing all of this, man. And I'm proud of the work that I've put in. I'm proud in the support that I've been getting. I'm just proud, man. Like for real. Um, just from the response. Like I said before, I knew where I was going with it, but I didn't understand like where it was going. I'm just like, yo, I'm trying to help some people. I had a number of 12, right? That was like my number. I'm like, shit, if I can get 12 people, I'm good. We've been over 12 for a long time. We damn near do that every day. It might be 12 people every day. So much to the point where sometimes it gets kind of overwhelming, but I still give the knowledge. Like whatever y'all ask me, if y'all in my DMs, if y'all in my messages, if you looking for job placement, you just got your CDL, and I can help you, I got you. We're gonna start. I ain't even gonna talk about it, but it's already there. But I just gotta get to the time where I got appointed. So, they say when you plan, God make He start laughing. So if it's in the plans, y'all gonna see for sure. Y'all gonna see for sure. Giuseppe, what's good? What's good? Much love and support from Northwest Georgia. I was just saying that Giuseppe, like, man, Georgia been supporting Macon, Madonna, Atlanta, a lot of Georgia. Like I was just saying, bro, we got a lot of people supporting, and it's the places where you don't even know people are listening or watching, bro. Like the content is blowing up. I understand why it's blowing up. That's because people are supporting, and I appreciate it. Like Giuseppe, I really do appreciate it. I remember damn near everybody because now it's getting to the point where it's like, dang, oh, you remember? Woo, woo, woo? Like, yeah, I remember. Oh, you remember this? Like, damn. So now I'm like, when I get off live, bro, I'm writing stuff down, um, looking for a job for this person or job placement. And I'm gonna tell you this. Some of this, most of the stuff, I'm not even getting paid for. But in the end, I'm getting a great deal of fulfillment. That's just putting somebody in the right place, whether it work out or whether it don't. I've done my job. And a lot of people it's worked out for. I probably got more jobs for people, and I'm not even trying to be my own horn. But it's I like what the effect that is, that this social media uh, platform has provided for myself and other people. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't want to get too much cocky and be, yeah, I did. No, we ain't gonna do that. We just gonna let the numbers keep rolling and keep helping people. Like that's just I don't care about the money for real. I just care about putting my people in position to go get it. All you got to do is support by watching the content because it's going to do what it's going to do. It's going to do what it's going to do. If you have that state, that mind state, like, yo, it's going to happen regardless. I feel it. I feel it. When people are messaging me, like randomly. Yo, bro, how you do this? And I can genuinely help you out. I got you. Even with me, like I just learned something today about something. I'm like, damn, that never would have happened if I wouldn't have been on live. That was TikTok live, you know? So, man, I love this. Like everything. I love it. We at the 30-minute mark. I said I was gonna put a quick part two out here. This is part two. Um, you know, I know what we here for. I'm gonna get the job done. We're gonna get busy as far as getting to work more, getting on lives more. Wednesday is our day. So before Wednesday come, just yo, bro, this is our day. I don't care how tired I am. This is our day. We sit here, we kick it. It don't have to be about trucking. It could be, yo, I need X, Y, and Z. I got you. I'm forever indebted to my trucking community because y'all helping me and y'all supporting me. And my due diligence is to help you and support you. All I ask is you just spread the word, like, subscribe, comment. That's all I ask. And with that being said, Giuseppe, man, love family. I really appreciate you. Everybody else that's here and that's gonna come on following this live stream after the live stream, I appreciate y'all. Y'all like, subscribe. We here. It's your favorite trucker's favorite trucker. That's gonna be my tagline, cause y'all know it's true. It's 18 wheeler, man.